G'day everyone, my name is David Mai and welcome to stop 2 of my Sydney aquarium tour. We are here with Mr. Umar in the background after he just left his house. We've got Pendy who is still scared of the camera and won't jump on camera. But now we are visiting a 15-year-old tank, real old school reefer, and just by looking at the tank, you can tell that it's a really mature system. So I'm going to turn the camera around now and we're going to speak to Waseem. Yep, a little bit about his philosophy on reefing and his tank. Alrighty guys, we've got Mr. Waseem here with his incredibly mature, beautiful, ridiculously off-the-chain tank. And he's going to tell us a little bit about his tank, what he does, and a little bit of advice for us youngins as well. Can you please tell us about your tank?
Hey everyone, the tank is about 15-year-old now, and you can see there's a lot of work gone through it, but I don't do much in these days because it's basically the system looks after itself.
Yeah.
Other than now and then I do like to play with the equipment or things like that, that's all I do.
But that's just for the sake of doing it.
And I sort of sometimes try to kill Aptasia.
Yeah.
Next time I look at it, there's 2 more pops out, so...
Everyone has that problem, mofos.
Yeah.
If only they were colourful.
And I've got this coral down here. It's Monty. That's my first coral. When I bought it, it was just about the size of about 5 cents. If you guys know what 5 cents looks like now. So that tells my age.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, basically most of the corals are quite old in the system.
Yeah.
I've got a hammer which is about 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And then I've got hammers, they're 13, 14-year-old here. I hate my Xenia, but it's there.
Just give it to Uma.
My bubble tip, yeah, that's roughly about 12-year-old. It only split it once.
Crazy.
And when I bought it, it was just about the size of probably my finger. Very tiny.
And it's only split once in 12 years?
Yes, and it's probably in diameter of 2 foot if it's fully open, and it has killed way too many corals. But I love it, so it stays there.
So it stays there.
Yeah, coral moves around, but it stays.
It certainly gives the tank a lot of movement.
Yeah. Fish, when you go to fish, I've got a purple tang, which is fairly old tang. I think.
How old did you say that purple tang was?
That purple tang is about 13-year-old.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I've got a couple of other fishes which was like I started the tank with. This tang here, coal tang, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been in there for a long time. I think first about 7 years it stayed in the hiding, but now it doesn't care.
How many fish do you have in here roughly?
It's about 35.
Crazy.
And I feed it only once in a day.
Yeah.
And it's all homemade food.
Oh, you make your own food?
Yes.
That's so old school.
Yeah, and I collect my own water.
Yeah.
And doesn't matter what anybody says, you can look at the tank and
it definitely speaks for itself.
it speaks for itself.
So water movement, what have you got going here?
I've got 4 Tunzi 6105 running on it.
Yep.
2 on the right and then 1 on the left top and 1 down the bottom, because you can see I can't reach at the back to clean the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got light radions running on the tank. They're pretty reliable lights.
We'll go around and have a look at your lights in a second because that's pretty remarkable.
I've got a Deltec skimmer running which is 2560 I think.
Yep.
And calcium reactor, calcium reactor,
yep.
which is I think not enough for my system. So I'm still dosing calcium and alkalinity, and I've got a calculator as well.
And all live rock?
Yeah, all live rock. All live rock.
Was artificial rock even a thing when you started?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
That's pretty good.
But even if I had the option, I've still go for
live rock.
Yeah, live rock.
It's very underutilized these days. Certainly, you got to say that probably artificial rock is the trend that everyone's going. So
It's all
when you
about
see,
marketing.
yeah, I dare say so. So I mean, as cool as the tank is, you've got something even cooler behind the tank. Can you show us a little bit of a tour of that?
There you go. There you go. That's the bottom bit. Let me turn the light on.
Yep. Was this a purpose-built room, or was this your wife's pantry?
Everything is purpose-built.
Sorry?
Everything is purpose-built.
Okay.
Everything.
So was this room always here?
I built this house, so I built
right. Okay.
this room, and there's a basement underneath which
Yep.
holds about 1400 litre of water,
Yep.
and my automatic water change through my GHL Propylax
Yep.
every day.
So you do automatic water changes?
Yep. But
Yep.
the funny part is when I don't do water changes, my tank does better. So I have tried for 3 weeks, no water change, and the next time I tried 4 weeks, no water change, and then I think almost 6-7 weeks, no water change, and tank was doing better, but I wasn't mentally.
Yeah.
So I had
Just
to.
because the tank looks a bit dirtier?
That's it.
Yeah.
So if I look a bit of algae there, I'll think, yeah, that's phosphorus and not nitrates, but it's not.
But the colour of the coral was
Yes.
actually better.
And as you grow in this hobby, you will find out one thing. You look at your coral and you can literally tell what parameters are in the tank.
Yeah.
Your corals will tell you. Look at the coloration and look at the polyp extension.
And that's called
Mine
being in tune with your tank, right?
Yes, so mine one is running at the moment 0.08. Nitrates are about somewhere around 50.
How much?
50 is my friend.
50 nitrate?
Yeah, mate.
What?
Join the
So,
club, mate.
but I don't change the numbers, as I said.
Yeah.
I just took the water once to Kevin, tested it. That's it.
Crazy. But it clearly works.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Can you quickly just run through your filtration room and what you've got in
Filtration
there?
is I've got a basically 6-foot sump there. There's more coral in the sump there than some people have it in their tanks.
I was going to say that.
Deltac skimmer there. I've got a
That's an external
kalkwater there.
skimmer, kalkwater reactor.
Kalkwater reactor, Reefer calcium reactor, solid as. And
a monster
that's my-
UV.
Yeah, monster UV there. That's my GHL Propylax dosing pump.
What flow are you running through your UV?
It's about say about 3.5 gallons.
1,000 litres, yeah. So purely just to control algae.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And lighting up the top?
lighting is I've got 5 radions. One of them honked out the other day, so I just put a Chinese light. I got tons of lights sitting in my basement.
Yep.
So whatever I could get my hands off easily, I just put it there. So when my radion gets fixed, there's 5 radions and there's 3 castles there.
Yeah.
160, and that's I think 320 or 360 something.
Yeah, yeah. 360, I think.
Yeah, 360. Got the castle running on my sump.
Yeah.
That's your Mantis return pump.
You're running a Mantis return pump?
Yeah, Mantis return.
Yeah.
So I was running Red Dragon before,
Yep.
and I just love this pump. It's
Yeah.
I should say it's better. I don't want to hurt Nick's feelings. So yeah, it's a pretty good pump. Very
Yeah.
happy with it.
It does the job.
It does the job. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why in case power goes off, this baby comes on, keeps running the pumps, and it goes.
So is that your backup battery?
backup battery?
And how long can that run your tank for?
It can run the pumps for about 6 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I've got 2 generators in my basement.
Oh, wow.
If that's not enough, then generators come out. They run. So yeah. So this is very important piece of equipment. That's why our water
RO water.
system. Tap is next to it. Yes.
I mean, I know you said to me long ago that like keeping it simple is the best way to do this.
That's it. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Don't look at my system. I am telling
I was
you.
going to say, keep it simple,
Keep
except
it
have
simple.
a purpose-built fish room behind your
Yeah,
tank.
but the thing is, now I've paid for this equipment, so I want to use it.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why.
Well, that's half the fun.
Yeah, well, it is, but it's not fun when something breaks down.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah. I love playing with the tank.
Yeah,
That's one of the things. It's my thing.
yeah. Do you get to spend a lot of time with the tank?
Yeah, and you guys can see I've got that. So I have to send it for test, and it's about 1 year old now.
Okay.
I haven't sent it yet.
Yeah. Well, it's not accurate anyway. No, just joking.
Next feeling now.
So I'll get you to jump back in frame there. I hope I don't get sued for that. Jesus. So yeah, best pieces of advice you would give a young version of yourself if you were starting out your tank again?
It's all about automation.
Automation?
Yes.
Yeah.
The less time you guys spend your hands in the tank, hands in the equipment, the worse things get.
Okay.
So leave them alone, let the tank get mature. Once the system is mature, it'll be like that.
Okay.
So keep cleaning the glass, that's all probably you can do. Feed the fish,
Yeah.
don't feed it too much.
Yeah.
Advice from my friend there.
Advice from Pendy?
Yes, for Penny there, that's advice. Yeah, I fish, I make my own fish food,
Yep.
which has worked for me pretty well.
Is that because it's cheaper, or is that because you know exactly what your fish are getting?
No, I know exactly what fish is getting, and the thing is, if I just make my own fish food, my coral gets benefit out of that too.
Okay.
Where you put them mices and brine shrimps, they just get eaten
By the fish, and that's it?
and because they're one size and the fish goes for it.
Yeah.
So when you're chopping up your food in a chopper, they get very tiny sizes and they get big sizes too. And believe me, big sizes don't hurt the fish.
Okay.
Nobody gets in the ocean and chop them up for the fish.
Yeah.
They chop them up themselves.
Yeah.
So if there's a big piece, don't worry about it, they'll eat it.
Yep.
And they really fight for it. And
Okay.
that's the fun part of it.
So automate your tank. Know what you're feeding your tank, and what's your final bit of advice?
Don't chase the numbers.
Don't chase the numbers.
Yes. Don't chase the numbers.
Well, yes, yeah. 50 nitrate. I think you can say that when you have a tank like that at 50 nitrate.
Yes. And you can take the water and test it.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for giving us a tour of your tank and
It's my pleasure.
having me in your house. I think this is by far one of the nicest, maturest, colourful tanks that I've definitely seen. Even though we just came from Umar's tank, that is like absolutely spotless and clean, and every bit of kit of equipment that you can possibly get on a tank. So thank you very much for sharing us around your house and your tank.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy it.